Hey, this is Johnny Beane.
And Dave Nesdall.
Hey, man, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. Good. Day 11 of the daily vlog, daily podcast, whatever this is. 10:43 p.m. California time. And that's pretty early compared to normal time these things happen.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
for me, it doesn't feel early. I had a long day today, and yeah, anybody who listened to my podcast yesterday, I know I had said that I probably wouldn't do a live one today because I didn't know what time I would get home, and I would have filmed segments, which I did. I filmed a bunch of stuff today, different places, and then decided not to use them. You know,
Yeah.
it's like wait a minute, that camera added 10 pounds. Delete it.
It's not the camera that added the 10 pounds. It's all the salami sandwiches you ate. That's what added the 10 pounds.
Yeah,
Did I just say that out loud?
you did. And yeah, that's not what I had, but
I know.
uh oh man. Anyway, yeah, I had a long day. Long day today. Um Basically I had a rehearsal. I'm playing a show on Saturday. And sorry, it's a private event. Um so sorry Dave, you can't come.
All right.
It's private and out in the middle of
I'll
nowhere.
just look through the peephole then.
Okay. Okay. It's out in Carmel Valley somewhere. Very ritzy area. Um, but yeah. So I had a rehearsal with the band that I'm playing with, and basically I'm in Santa Cruz, right, or somewhere about, and the rehearsal was up in Oakland. Hey Manny, how you doing? Uh, so drove up, drove up north, basically made it one small pit stop at a Starbucks, which I posted a selfie, which a lot of people liked. Thank you very much, everybody who liked that selfie. Starbucks selfie.
Star Belfie.
Yeah, yeah. And basically got to the rehearsal like 20 minutes early. And the bass player showed up right after I did. So we were like talking down on the street, parked on the street, talking and stuff. And then we went in, basically did the rehearsal, ran through everything, even added a couple songs, you know.
Yeah.
And like I was telling you earlier, um, and then basically just split. I mean, the rehearsal was probably what, a few hours long or something. Yeah, roughly. Yeah. And I took another photo from the rehearsal. If you follow me on Instagram Johnny Vane. Um, it was just a photo of my guitar, my pedals. And then basically I left once that was over. Instead of driving straight through Oakland, south, I went back up. I went back east towards Walnut Creek, Dublin, Center Moon. Made another pit stop over there, and then headed south towards San Jose. Hey, Ron. Yo, what's up? And I don't know if you probably don't know San Jose.
No.
No. San Jose has kind of an area called Santana Row,
Hmm.
where it's like kind of like what do you call it? A lot of shopping, restaurants, kind of area. I accidentally took a wrong turn and ended up right in the middle of that place, which was kind of a nightmare as far as trying to get out of there. Because there's nothing but people walking in front of your car eating ice cream cones. I had my window down, so the whole time I was driving through Santana Row, all I could smell was like cologne. you know, it's like outdoor rest. It's like I guess if you were actually parked, if you're just walking through there, it's fine. There's live music, there's restaurants. Um, it's actually it's kind of cool.
Hmm.
It's kind of like that's where everything is. Huge movie theater, nice restaurants, or at least restaurants, stores. It's kind of like a mini Walnut Creek within San Jose, kind of. And if you don't know what Walnut Creek is, I don't know. I don't know, but anyway, it's a nice little. It's like a little nice area in the middle of like kind of a not so nice area, is what it is. So I made it through there. Hey, Faraz, yo, made it through there. Stopped at Chipotle, because I was starving. I hadn't eaten anything since this morning. You know, 10 o'clock this morning, and this would have been about 7, 8 o'clock by that point.
Right.
8:30, and then yeah, got some food, hit the road again, and got home roughly about an hour and a half ago, I guess. I've just been sitting out in the car.
Hmm.
That's my office, doing office things out there, and here we are. Here we are. Doing the daily vlog. So that was my day, basically. What about you? What'd you do?
Um, let's see. Where do I start?
What's some of your stories?
Some of my stories. Well, I went to Home Depot today, and I got a few tings. I got a new number 2 Phillips head screwdriver for uh, like neck screws and stuff for guitars. I bought a box of 50. Not like I need all these, but 50 eye screws,
Islets.
eyelets. Yeah,
50.
50, a whole box, and it was only $5 of the size that I used. The correct size. It's like $5 and change.
Are you gonna hang like some humongous shower curtain or something?
No, no, it's just always good to have them.
You're gonna surround your whole area.
And I bought a new a box of drill bits because I keep breaking all the very small drill bits.
Wow, man, that reminds me. I don't know if I talked about this yesterday. Um, maybe I did. I can't remember. My what is it? My soldering iron crapped out. I think I did talk about that. I think I did talk about that.
Yeah, you
The
did.
tip won't stay in the thing, and I've got like I got two guitars. Well, three guitars that are. One of them needs strings. The other two need the pickup soldered back into the guitars, and
Right.
it's a nightmare, man. Faraz is asking Dave, what happened to your voice? Seems different
Really?
today, or I know the other day when we were talking, you sounded kind of like you were losing your voice a little bit.
Well, I mean, I'm laying in bed. I'm tired, and the phone is not directly near my mouth, so that's probably what it is.
Well, what? Okay.
But
Uh, yeah.
is
Well,
this
no,
thing on?
huh? Well, no, I was talking about the other day though. How we were actually talking. Like I could see you on the screen when we were talking, and your voice was kind of. But I think because you had said you'd been yelling a bunch that day. I guess.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's yeah, yeah. But Faraz, yeah, usually on these things when it's audio only, his voice does sound a little like higher in pitch, if that makes any sense. Is that weird?
Hmm. All right. Well, you know, it could very well be. I'm just,
It sounds different. Yeah, it sounds different on these things for some reason than in the video hangouts. It actually does. I've noticed that, but you know, I don't know. Faraz, do I sound different than usual?
no, I don't think you do.
No, that's weird. Oh, and thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody. Those are much appreciated.
Hmm. So, and I also played. So I also played this new Bumblebee guitar that I have,
Uh-huh.
well, pretty much all day.
Wow. And it's cool. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, it's awesome.
It's happening.
Really good.
Bumblebee. I sound the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's for some reason when Nesdal, I think he sounds a little different when he's lying down. I think that's what it is.
I'm also using my phone. I'm not using an iPad or my computer.
Well, it should be exactly the same.
Exactly. Well, your face looked exactly like. Never mind.
I think it should be the same thing. I think it's because yeah, yeah, I think it's because he sounds farther away.
How about now? Is it different now?
It's the same.
Really?
It's the same. I've noticed though, your voice does sound different when it's on like audio only
Hmm. Okay.
uh vertical uh when you're doing
Horizontal.
the pillow talk. I think is what it is. Horizontal. Wait, which
Yeah.
is that what I mean? Horizontal?
Horizontal. I'm horizontal now.
Oh, that's what I
Vertical.
meant.
Vertical is standing up.
When he's horizontal, yeah. I think the sound, the voice is a little more it's a little more what do you call it? It's like a softer voice.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. It is softer because first of all, my bedroom is right underneath my tenant's bedroom.
Ugh.
So if I talk any louder, he's going to be waking up. And I don't mean Dennis. I mean the tenant upstairs.
Faraz says, "Yep, that's relaxed Dave for you." Yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, it's different. It actually is different. It sounds like a different dude. It sounds like a
It's,
different Dave.
dude, it's different. It's different.
It's a different Dave. It actually is.
Different day.
Yeah, the horizontal or is it vertical?
It's horrible.
I don't know what it is, and I don't know. It's kind of weird, but
I
anyway,
can't help you. Can't help. Sorry.
anyway. So you got a new guitar, you're saying, and it rocks.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's great. Got rid of two guitars. Got one.
Wow. And you think you got the deal?
Well, we both got the deal because he got two guitars that he wanted, and I got a guitar that I want.
Hmm.
Absolutely. So,
Who
and in
who's
that
he?
case, Rob Johnson, our buddy,
Oh, okay.
he was here yesterday and today, and he
Well,
brought a couple
yesterday and the day
guitars.
before, really, for you.
Yes, that's correct. He brought his black and yellow Bumblebee, and he brought his relict white
Girlfriend.
Wolfgang, and he brought his unrelict beautiful Russian girlfriend,
Cool.
who happens to be really a nice person.
Cool.
So yeah, but and his Wolfgang, the white Wolfgang, is amazing. It's beautiful, fantastic job. I hadn't seen it until now. You don't really realize how good a job he did until you actually have it in your hands.
Who did?
Chris Hubbard. Oh,
Who's
what are we
that?
talking?
Oh, that guy. Okay.
You don't know who
I,
Chris Hubbard is?
no, I do. I've met him a few times.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
And yeah, so uh, the Charvel, the black and yellow bumblebee that I have, the body is an actual 1979 Charvel San Dimas body,
hmm
which is the same body that the original black and yellow was made out of. The same guitar, same exact
oh,
guitar.
really?
Yeah, yeah. So and the neck is a Warmoth neck, and it's got the EVH neck profile, so it feels great. It feels like a Wolfgang neck on that body, but it's just it's a Strat. Beautiful guitar is amazing.
hmm
And I put the titanium block, the Floyd Rose that I had the titanium block on. I put that on the guitar. I was gonna just put it on the Floyd that was on the guitar, because the Floyd that was on the guitar an original like mid '80s Floyd, but I would have had to take two Floyd Roses apart just to put that block on it. So I said, well, who cares? I own both Floyds. I'm just gonna throw this one on. I'll throw the whole bridge on, the whole brand new Floyd. You know. So
hmm
so what? I have a brand new Floyd on an old guitar. Who cares? And it works. It worked out great. The guitar absolutely sings.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. So you were cranking that all day?
yeah, yeah. And not I wasn't cranking it all day, but for a good part of it, I played pretty much acoustically with the guitar all day.
hmm That's how, when I'm at home. That's usually how I play. I
Yeah.
usually play an electric guitar acoustically.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah. Well,
that's
it's Sunday again. My tenant was home all day. He's he's trying to relax on a day off. So I try to be as fair as possible. So yeah, I played for a little while with an amplifier, but I didn't kill him all day. You know, everyone deserves to relax.
hmm Faraz is asking, "Hey guys, the guitar that Eddie is playing on the song 'I'll Wait' at the Hollywood Bowl 2015, is that a Wolfgang special?" He's asking.
The black one?
I will say, yeah, go ahead.
No, I think it's a standard, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. If
it's
it's the
it's real inexpensive one.
if it's gloss black, it's the Indonesian Wolfgang standard.
Yeah, and it's not it's just a regular off the shelf one. Nothing's been changed on it. It's exactly as you can buy it at the store.
Yeah, that last tour, he really, when I saw them, he was still using the red Wolfgang Stealth.
Yes.
He was using that when I saw them. And then right after that, he started using all the other striped series. For that song, he went to the circles, and then he went to the star, and then he went to the black standard.
Mm-hmm.
And Faraz is saying, I think I read that in the latest Eddie interview, he said that he played a special in the song I'll Wait in 2015.
Well, then he's mistaken because it wasn't a special. Sorry, Eddie, but you're wrong.
Latest Eddie interview. Which one was that? Is there a latest one? Oh, one of the ones from like the Total Guitar, is it? Or is that what it is? A lot of that stuff.
I don't know. I didn't read that interview, but he's mistaken. It's a standard.
Yeah, if it's a gloss black one, it would have been the Indonesian standard guitar. Yes, that one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the standard. They come in the gloss black, like a kind of like a, is it a quilt?
Yeah, they come in with a quilt maple
Like a
top.
laminate. Is it laminate?
Yeah,
Whatever the top,
yeah, it's laminated. But
laminated.
his was just gloss black, and Hubbard actually has one of those. He has one in black. He has one in white. It's got the belly cut in the back. I think it has a belly cut, right, in the back, and it has the arm, uh, uh, the cut, what am I talking about? Like on a Stratocaster, where it's nice. What's it called?
Oh, you're talking about like contoured on the top?
Yes, the contour. Yes, it has the contoured top. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and there's other ones now too. There's other ones now too from this last NAM.
Yeah.
There's a purple, there's a blue, there's a white, there's
Hmm.
a red, right?
Yeah.
Silver burst.
Silver burst.
Oh yeah, that's
Silver
silver burst.
burst.
That looks awesome, man. The
Silver
silver
burst.
the silver burst one. That one looks really cool. I
Hmm.
saw them all at NAM, in person, and I remember telling these guys before anybody really saw them. I'm like, dude, these things they look really really cool. They look much better in person than they did at the time in those
Magazine in the yeah.
the photos that
Right.
were leaked,
Hmm.
that people were blabbing about.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. Yeah, I really I like the silver burst. I mean, they're all cool. They're all cool, but I think if I was to have one of those, uh I don't know. I mean, they're all good. Something about that silver burst I think is cool though, because it has that Les Paul look to it. Like what year was a silver burst Les Paul? Is that like
Like 78,
70s,
79,
late
78,
70s? Yeah.
or 79 to 82, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then they reissued them a couple years ago.
Yeah. I dig that. I dig that because that's something you really don't see, you know. That's what I like. I like playing stuff that doesn't look like something everybody else has,
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
That's one of the cool things about these guitars. Some of these guitars I play, they're the Hamer Phantoms, you know. Nobody plays those things. I mean, you rarely, there's like one guy that you know of that plays it. The guy from uh what was it?
I don't know. Oh, Glenn Tipton
Yeah.
from
What
Judas
band is he
Priest.
in?
Judas Priest.
Judas Priest? Yeah. He has one, and then of course Andy Summers is the guy who really started those guitars, but uh that was my one of my main guitars in the Mayfire. And we would play shows, we toured, we toured the country, and a lot of the bands that would open for us, uh the guitar players would come up to me. They're like, what guitar is that? Nobody had ever seen them. I'd get a lot of like people ask me about it, and so at the time, that's kind of what I was like known for was that guitar. You know,
Yeah.
so I that's cool. I mean, I dig that. It's
And now,
cool to be
and now, what are you known for?
it's cool to be different. Don't try to do everything like everybody else. Now, what I'm known for, I don't know, late night vlogs.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I'd like to be known for a lot of different stuff, but um, I think
roast beef sandwiches with
eh,
jalapenos.
Not real. Well, maybe here and there, but no. But yeah, I need to. This is going to be. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna jump right back into gigging and playing out. I think that's where it's at. You know,
Yeah.
whether that's me, being known for or whatever. I don't want to be some dude just sitting here, all the time in some chair, getting fatter and fatter.
What are you saying?
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying, I want to get out there and get back in the scene.
Yeah.
Which not that I'm not, but it's there needs to be a balance between the internet, podcast, vlog Johnny
And real life.
and the real life in the clubs on tour, you know, Johnny. So I'm playing a show, Saturday, and technically it's out of town, so it's on tour. uh, but like I said, it's a private thing, so don't even try showing up.
Dude, life on the road.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a lot of fun, man. I have so many stories about that stuff, which I'm sure a lot of us do.
What happens on the
Uh,
road, man, stays on the road.
but that's the cool thing about doing these things, is we can talk about that stuff. That's the cool thing about doing these things is being able to talk about stuff that we've done, stuff that we're doing, stuff that we're gonna do. You know, that's one of the things I dig about doing these things.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so but as far as guitar, Johnny, uh, I think right now it's my
Mm-hmm.
Telecaster. The is it what color is that? It's not
Sunburst.
sun. Is it?
Yes.
Is it
Tobacco
sunburst?
burst.
Because it kind of has like the reddish in
It's
it. Is that
three color sunburst.
okay? Okay. Yeah. 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 So that's what I in this band that I'm playing the show with on Saturday. That's really the guitar that I use.
Well, that's cool.
Although I could use anything. Yeah, I could actually use whatever I wanted, but that's my main. Very easy. Easy to play. Looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Although I do have several other guitars I could use. I mean, I could actually use whatever I wanted, I guess. But um, anyway, who knows? Maybe I'll take a couple. Well, I know I will. I'll take a couple guitars with me to the thing, and maybe I'll break something else out. Maybe I'll break the Hamer Phantom back out. I don't know.
You never know.
Maybe I will actually, because that actually has a whammy. That has a tremolo, and that's something that I could actually use with some of these tunes. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Here's one thing I'll tell you real quickly. Uh, I don't know why, but I lost my chorus pedal. It's just gone. I have no idea where it is. It's a pedal I've had since 18 years, a Boss chorus, and I've used it probably almost every gig I've done in the past 18 years. Well, within, not the past year, because it's, since I've moved, I don't know where it is. It's like in some pedal board somewhere that's like buried somewhere. So today, before I was leaving for the rehearsal, hey Joe, how you doing, man? Joe Wentz.
Joe Wentz.
Um, I was digging around thinking I got to find this chorus because I really want to have a chorus pedal because most of the stuff I'm playing, a lot of it is clean, clean sounding, you
Right.
know. I'm not just a wanker, okay? I do a lot of clean chords, a lot of uh arpeggiated, you know, things, and I mean, I'm playing a guitar with no whammy bar, so what does that say, you know? I'm actually playing a guitar,
Hmm.
you know? No Floyd Rose here. Um but so I'm like digging around saying I gotta find that chorus, and then finally it hit me. Finally I realized, well, wait a minute. The amp
Yeah,
I'm using has chorus built into it. You know, for these rehearsals, I use just a Boss Micro Cube, which before you start laughing, the amp is totally cool for playing in a living room. It gets
that's
loud
cool.
enough. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's a killer amp. Uh, if anybody, if you're doing a rehearsal with a full band in somebody's living room,
Hmm.
a microcube is perfect. It gets loud enough. You can set it a certain way to where I usually have mine basically lying on its back, facing straight up at me.
Hmm.
You know, and everybody hears it. I mean, maybe the drummer doesn't really hear it, but I think he does though. But it has chorus built into it, so I just like slightly, turn the chorus on, and I'm good to go.
Hmm.
And then I
Yeah.
have my regular board with. I busted out the tube screamer today. Uh, what else? My delay, my carbon copy, I use a lot. You know, um, I do a lot of like kind of like the Edge, Andy Summers kind of stuff. With this group. It's not a heavy hard rock band at all. It's a singer songwriter piano led band. But some of the tunes we do are is actually rock. Like we do some U2 stuff. We do Keane. I don't know if you know who they are. Uh, a lot of more like modern kind of I don't know if you'd call it piano rock or whatever, but um, you know.
Hmm.
So, but anyway, yeah, 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 yeah. So
Hmm.
that's that really.
Well, all right then.
Joe Wentz is saying hello, Manny,
And
because
there you
Manny
have
said
it.
yo Joe. Oh hey, Faraz asked a question.
Nice.
Faraz said, "Did you guys hear that they are replacing the Fender American Standard Series with the American Professional?"
No, I didn't hear that.
I did. I heard about that. Fender is replacing. They're actually replacing a Strat with another Strat.
Well, it's just a name, right? It's the same guitar.
Uh, is it the same? No, I think
It's
uh, I don't know. I think
I
it's
think it's the same.
I think it's a little different, but uh, I don't know.
All right.
Um, Faraz says "Sunday, Bloody Sunday" by U2, great song. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a huge U2 fan, man. I've been one for years. Yeah, The Edge. He's one of my he's one of my favorites. Joe Wentz says, "Will you use the cube for the gig, Johnny? Or are you using something else?" Uh, no. I'll be using either my 212 Fender Hot Rod. Is it the DeVille?
DeVille. DeVille.
I'll either be
It's
using
Nichols. It's Nicholson.
Nicholson. I'll either be using that because we're actually playing outside. So I'll either be using that or I don't know. I Do you think I should take the 5150 half stack
Probably not.
if I'm
It's a
playing
wedding,
outside?
dude. It's a wedding.
It's gonna be outside though.
Yeah, but you'll be too loud.
Oh,
and
okay.
you'll be playing. It'll force you to play like Van Halen. It's not good.
I'll be playing a Telecaster.
I'm just telling you how I see it. It doesn't matter what you're playing. It doesn't
Why
matter
would
what guitar you're
why
playing.
would I play like Van Halen? We're not playing any Van Halen at all, or
I
nothing
get
that
it,
even
but
sounds
I get
anything
that,
like Van Halen.
dude. I get it. But once you turn on that overdrive channel, it's gonna sound like Van Halen.
But I wouldn't use that. I'd use a tube screamer over the clean.
All right. Well, do what you want to do. I would probably use the Fender.
Yeah, I mean it would be much easier. And yeah, the Fender will be loud enough.
It's 60 watts. That you can play a stadium with that amp.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've played huge theaters with that amp. It's been totally cool. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll probably take the 212 Fender. I'll have that. I'll have my pedal board, which will pretty much be like what you saw in the photo I posted today.
Mm-hmm.
And then guitar wise, I'll have my telly. And generally, when I take two guitars with me for these gigs with this band, I take the telly, and I either take the EVH Wolfgang hardtail that I have. That was actually my main guitar at was it the last gig or the gig before that? The
Not
gig
sure.
before. It was the gig before. My main guitar was the EVH Wolfgang hardtail, and I remember there was a guitar player in the audience, some guy, and he was like, "What guitar is that?" He was asking me what it was. 'Cause he'd never seen one, you know.
Yeah.
Although he was kind of being kind of a snob to me, you know, he was kind of being like, "Hey, what is that?" You know, and I'm like, "Oh, it's an EVH." You know, I'm like, "Do you play?" He's like, "Oh, yeah, I do." You know, and I'm like, "Oh, great."
You're one of
Uh,
those.
I'm like, "Okay, you know, okay, you play, but you've never seen this guitar before. Oh, okay, where have you been, dude?" You know.
Yep.
Um, so I either take that or I take my Silvertone, my Silvertone down electro guitar. I take that sometimes.
What are you gonna do with that?
I I have it as a backup.
Oh,
You know, I either have that one or what else? Generally, I can pretty much make it through the whole time with the telly. That's usually. Although what I'm thinking this time though is maybe I'll actually I'll take the telly and maybe I'll take the Hamer Phantom.
yeah.
Maybe I'll bust that thing back out because it has the tremolo, and that'll be really cool to use some of that. Except, you know, I'll have to tune in between a lot of songs.
Put a Floyd Rose
I'm
on it.
no.
All right. Put a Kaler on it.
No. Oh, that reminds me. Somebody actually contacted me saying they knew somebody who had another one of those bridges for that, whatever that bridge is called for those hammers. Somebody I remember called me and told me about somebody else that had one because I have three of those guitars. Only one of them is really functional, you know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Which one is that?
the black one. You know, that's the one I'm the most photographed with because that's the one that I toured with. Johnny, would you play the dotted eighth note delay sound? I don't know what that is.
Triplet echo, like Cathedral.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is? What I just said? It's
No.
triplet
How many?
echo.
How many? So it's the original, and how many repeats? Two
Doesn't
repeats?
matter. It could be any amount of repeats that you want. Dotted eighth note means that the the um, the delayed note is the same as the it's going to be in a triplet with your with the original, with the original note. So it's going to sound like cathedral. That's what dotted eighth note is.
Okay, but how many repeats? Is that two repeats?
You can have as many repeats as you want. Repeats has nothing to do with dotted eighth note. You
It
can,
doesn't?
no.
Faraz is saying the edge delay sound.
Yeah, which is cathedral. It's the same thing. It's the edge. The edge uses a lot of triplet echo, which means uh, it's it depends on the delay time you're using, but the delayed note is the same as the original note. So say you hit one note, pop. So the delayed note's going to be pop pop, or it's going to be it's triplet. You can play you can you can play cathedral, or you can play where the streets have no name with dotted eighth note, or any pretty much any U2 song. It's that's how the delay unit is set as triplet echo.
Oh, okay.
Dotted eighth
Okay. I mean, technically, I don't know, you know, the I don't
the
know
term. You
the
don't know the
term
term.
technically. I don't know any of this stuff, but I know it sounds cool. And so I think what the way that I use it is probably the way you guys are probably talking about it. Um, we actually play a U2 song. We play actually a bunch of songs where I do use delay, and it has like a lot of like repeating and a lot of like there's one tune we're doing where I use the delay to make more like noises with it, like
Mm-hmm.
sounds and crazy delay stuff. Hey Jimmy Biter's here.
What is it? Biter?
I think it's Biter. Hey man. Joe Wentz is saying, "Are you going to obtain a chorus pedal before you perform the show?" I would like to actually. Yeah, I think I might know where that chorus pedal is. I have another uh, pedal board buried somewhere, which that pedal is probably in. I have an idea where it is. So yeah, I would like to find it. I would like to rearrange my board before the gig and get the sounds that I would want or need. You know,
Yeah.
different different stuff. And yeah, the cool thing about this band is the main focus of this band is the singer and her keyboard. The guitar is not the main focus of this band at all. So that gives me the freedom to do a lot of different things. You know,
Yeah.
people won't be looking at me. I'll tell you that. So it gives me, I'm able to do a lot of cool stuff. You know, and then maybe they will be looking at me after that. I don't know. I better take some pics with me, to throw out. You know.
Just better brush your hair. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I might have to actually. Well, actually, yeah, like you were saying, it's
And
a wedding.
don't wear the taxi cab hat.
Uh huh. Is is that what that is? A taxi cab hat?
I don't know. It's like a golf hat or a taxi cab hat.
Is it?
Yeah, it's cool, but it's not like something you wear at a wedding.
Hmm. Actually I was telling them it almost sounds like the bride and the it almost sounds like that the type of music they really like is country. And so and so I was telling the band today, I'm like, well, we better just show up in like cowboy hats just in case, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of country, we might have to kind of countryfy everything.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll show up and it'll be like, the Blues Brothers, like chicken wire, you know. Oh, we like both kinds, country and western.
That's right.
Oh, oh man. I told you about that time I was working at this guitar shop and uh what's his name? Cropper.
Yes.
Steve?
Mm-hmm.
Steve Cropper, he comes walking down the street and I see him and I'm like because I grew up on that movie, man. I couldn't believe it. Dude comes walking down the street and I'm like, it's him, you know? And then I remember what happened. I was behind the counter at the store. And this was a store where there was anything and everything just like laying around. And I remember somehow some nail polish had knocked over on the counter. I mean, who knows why that was even there, you know? And so you could smell it. And I remember him standing in front of me at the counter. And he's like, smells like nail polish.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I remember that. Oh, that's so funny. So funny. But oh man, like I said, I've got so many stories I can tell you guys about all kinds of like weird things that, you know, a lot of, I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's cray cray.
It's cray. Urban Cowboy. Yeah, yeah. I had that
Wasn't
soundtrack.
wasn't John Travolta in that?
Yeah. Yep.
He a man.
Yep. I had that. Uh oh, Jimmy is saying, oh wait. Joe Wentz is saying, don't fret, Johnny. I didn't know what dotted eighth notes were either, man. Lol, I've never heard of them before. I've heard of them. I just don't know I don't know what that is. I just know it sounds cool. You
Yeah.
know? I hit the delay. I use my foot to adjust the excuse me, to adjust either the tempo or the repeats, in real time. I used to use, well, actually, I still use it, the Boss Giga delay,
Right.
and that comes with a tap tempo on one side. So you just tap it, and you're in tempo with whatever you're playing with, right? Or years before that, I would use the Boss. Uh, I I'm probably gonna get this wrong. DL5, DD5,
DD5.
DD5, yeah. And you would hook a little cable to it, and you could have a little tap tempo pedal as well. And you would tap on that, like before certain songs, the drummer would count out stuff with the sticks, and I would tap my temper. I would tap my that tempo pedal along with him tapping the sticks, and I would be perfectly in tempo with whatever the song was we were doing next. Where if I'd had to use delay, if that was the main thing on the song, right? Uh, so that's one of the problems with using like the MXR carbon copy is you have no tap tempo thing, you know. But that pedal sounds way more amazing than those other pedals. It has that sound, you know, to me anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'll hit it, and I have no problem, adjusting on the fly, during a show, like, you know,
Yeah.
But like I said, as far as this band, I'm not the main focus, so I'm able to hit a note or hit something and adjust immediately, and nobody's looking at me. And why do we have 15 people listening to us right now?
I don't know.
I don't. We have 17 people. I don't understand this. Thank you, though. We appreciate it. We appreciate the listens and the thumbs ups and the subscribes, especially. You know,
Yeah. Subscribe.
yeah. Why not? Everybody else does.
Right.
What about you? What's your outtake on the delay pedal and the dotted eighth note and whatever that
Well,
is?
I use delay all the time. I have a flashback times four on on my amp on top of my amp right now that it's on top of my plexi style head. Uh, and it's got four presets on it. It's got my regular long delay. It's got the dotted eighth note that I use for cathedral, and it's got like a shorter delay for rhythm guitar playing. And it's also got some slapback on it that I use for if I'm playing. It basically it's not you can use it for country style playing, but I use it to just thicken up the sound of the guitar a little bit.
Can you use it for country and western?
Yes, you can. Country and eastern, eastern and western, and northern and southern.
We're like both kinds, country and western.
Yeah. Well, everyone is south of somewhere.
Oh, I'm from Arizona. That's south.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I agree.
Ugh. Yeah.
I lost my train of thought.
Jaden James 104 is here. Hey man, late arrival, listening on the way home though. Hello everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Faraz says, "Hello. Yes, even I don't know the technical aspect of it. Just know to play the notes in a way that you're doubling up the notes. It's hard to explain."
Well, it
Yeah,
sounds pretty to explain to me. That explains it, all right.
yeah. I do a lot of that. I do a lot of that where I hit the delay and I play along with it to where you're like bouncing around with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any kind of
All
sense,
right then.
you know,
You keep bouncing around with yourself, with your bad self.
where you're playing and you're like playing like it's like you're playing on yourself. If that's any worse, you know what I mean?
I'm trying.
I can't explain it either.
I understand.
It's fun though. It's cool. Um, Joanne says, "I'd love to hear some of those stories, Johnny. Your music stories, dude. You don't even know. I've got so many of them, and they're new almost every day.
Wow.
I mean, you wouldn't believe the stuff that I see and come across, and uh, just people that I know, whatever. You know, Jaden James
Hmm.
104, huh?
Hmm.
Jaden James says line 6 DL4 and flashback on my board. Love the DL4.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the DL4 is the power supply. It's just too big. It's a wall wart.
Oh my gosh, that's what you think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh man.
I don't know what to think about that, but
Oh god. All I know is that tasted like the steak I had for dinner.
well, I had a steak burrito. Um, Joanne's 8-hour marathon with Johnny and Dave coming November 23rd, 2016. Is that the promo? Did I just do the promo for that?
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. With monster trucks and monster. Never mind.
Well, it's Sunday right now.
No, it isn't. It's Monday.
Well, for me, it's still Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Monster Dave.
Yes. Is it Monster or Munster? Munster Dave.
I think it's Momster.
Because monsters are such interesting people with interesting hairdos. I think you need a permanent.
That's somebody who likes the MILFs. A momster.
Oh, a momster. Yes, momsters.
Oh.
I think I'm a momster.
Yes, I think so.
Everybody hide your moms. Then you can hide your sisters too.
Oh, oh. Remember? Oh, since we were talking about Blues Brothers, remember the part where they go into the classy restaurant?
Mm-hmm. How much for the little girl? How much for the women? You, the little girl. How much?
Oh,
How
so
much you buy your
funny.
little girl?
Oh, that movie, man. Uh that's one of the best. If any of you guys out there listening right now, if you've never seen the Blues Brothers, you go and get it. If you're a fan of rock and roll, blues, if you're a fan of country and western, you know, Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, Carrie Fisher, believe it or not, wasn't she dating John Belushi at the
Yeah,
time?
she was the crazy ex-girlfriend. Yeah.
Well, I mean, in real life,
Oh yeah.
wasn't she? I mean, I don't know if she
Yep.
was, but in the movie, she was his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. You got everything in that movie, everything. So funny. Uh, Jimmy says Vox Time Machine boss DD3 and DD5 hardware DL8 are in my loop. Can't play without delay, he says.
The cooler one, if you're looking for a boss delay, the coolest one is the DD6 because it has tap tempo.
I wonder if that's what I had. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you mean built in?
Yeah, all you gotta do is you step on the pedal until the red light turns green and flashes,
Oh, okay.
and then you can tap on it, and no matter what it is, it changes to the tap of your foot.
Oh, okay, that's new then. Yeah,
Well,
I'm thinking.
it's not new. The newest
Well,
the newest delay from Boss is the DD7, but it's
to
not a
me,
good
it's
one.
new.
The 6 is the best one.
The one that I have, I bought brand new in '98.
Yeah, it's
I'm
probably the DD5.
I'm thinking it was like DD3 or something.
Well, yeah, they made a DD3 and DD5 at the same time.
I'm thinking that's what I was using. Joe Wentz, Carrie Fisher was so hot back in the day. Man, did she go down? uh, wow. She's like 70 years old, isn't she?
Yeah, she's not a young star.
No, she's not that old. She was 19, or where she was 15 or 19 when Star Wars came out.
Was she
19
really that young?
or
15?
15? 19.
Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope.
Well, I think she had a great time in the 80s. Let's just say.
Yeah. Who didn't have a great time in the 80s?
I had an okay time, but it wasn't that great.
I mean, you don't have to do drugs to have a good time.
Well, I was a baby.
Oh, I was in my teens.
Manny says, OMG, my aunt always says that line. How much for the little girl?
How much for the little girl?
I was wondering where she got that from. I never noticed it. Yeah, it's a scene where they're sitting in a like a classy restaurant and they're just like eating food off people's plates. Oh, it's so funny. It's probably on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Are you kidding me? Of course.
You know. Oh, that movie is so great. You know, if you want to watch really, really just awesome rock and roll movies, The Blues Brothers, and of course, Spinal Tap. You know,
Hmm.
put those on back to back, and you'll have a great time. Wow. Uh, she was a heavy drinker, I believe. Carrie Fisher. Well, I remember when in '97 when they re-released the Star Wars movies to the theater, I used to go and watch them like every day. Just so I could watch them on the big screen, right? And I remember when they released Return of the Jedi, I kept noticing that Carrie Fisher, she would hug Han Solo or Luke, one of those guys, and you could see her hand. And as far as her fingernails, her pinky nail was always very long.
Gee, I wonder what she was doing with that.
Okay, yeah, yeah, I remember seeing that. And later
Scratching
on,
her. She was scratching her butt.
well, later on, I realized no, that was the finger she was using for
Yes.
cocaine.
Yes, absolutely.
Watch Return of the Jedi. Okay, watch when she hugs Luke when he arrives on the whatever ship that was before they go down to Endor, and look at her hand hugging him. All her nails are trimmed. Her pinky nail is super long. Okay, and yes, I believe that was yeah. Crazy.
Damn. I
That's
heard
cray
she. I heard that she used to snort the big white line that's on the 405. You know,
Uh huh.
the sideline. You know.
I, I I don't know,
Yeah. Mounds of cocaine the size of the line that runs all the way up the 405.
dude. Man.
This has quickly become downhill.
Yeah. Tell us about that new guitar you got today.
I told you about
What else about it?
it. Why? You leaving?
Yeah, I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Oh, you're killing me. You killing me, man. You killing me. I'm too tired for this. Um, I got nothing. It's a guitar. It's black with yellow stripes, maple neck, black headstock, no mustache, chrome tuners, little gold Charvel decal on the headstock, Floyd Rose, one pickup, no mustache, eye hooks. That's it. Springs in the back, frets, dot markers, no mustache. That's about it. Nothing else to say other than it's fantastic. Look out for a video coming to a theater near you real soon, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to a theater and make a video of the theater. Yeah, can you tell I'm tired? I'm exhausted.
You are?
Yeah, I'm exhausted. Not exhausted. I'm just exhausted.
Uh, Joanne says, "Oh, she was riding the fine line." Watches Manny says, me watching Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi. Notices coke nail. Childhood ruined. Lowell. I never noticed that when I was a kid. I never. It was only until in '97 when they released the stuff on the big screen. I'm like, why is her pinky nail so long? It's strange, you know. But
Yeah.
then by that time, I knew, in '97, you knew that she.
Well, it's like your old videos, man. You know, people used to tell you to cut your nails. It's because all the cocaine you've done, you know?
Dude, they still tell me in those videos.
Yeah, cut your nails already. Do it.
It doesn't. I mean, that's one of the things with making a video on YouTube that gets hundreds of thousands of views is you get comments on the thing like every day. And okay, the video was like 6 years ago, and maybe my fingernail was too long. They still tell you to this day, dude, cut your fingernails. It's crazy. People watch these things and they talk to them like they're
People.
like they're right now.
Yes, right now.
You know?
Cut your nails.
That's one of the things about videos. And yeah, you just have to be like, oh, okay. Oh, you know. Yeah, okay, maybe I will, you know. Maybe I'll cut that nail. Uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? So you're sleeping?
I'm tired.
You're tired? It's only 10 to 3, man.
Yeah. Well, you think?
Have you been up all day since early
Yes.
this morning
Yes.
before your guests left?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Tired.
Oh, you've had a long day, man.
You think?
Oh, you've had a super long day, dude. Yeah? Long time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Had a long day, man. I've had a long day, man. And I'm 3 hours behind you.
I understand. You drove a lot.
I did. I drove a long time today.
I'm a little worried. Dennis isn't home yet, man. It's almost 3 o'clock, and he didn't have a gig today. Hasn't called. I hope he's okay.
Oh, man. Where is he?
Don't know. He just left. Never came back.
Well, that's I don't know. Maybe have you tried calling him?
No, I'm not that worried.
You just said you were.
Oh yeah, maybe I'm that worried.
You just said you were worried.
Yeah, I'm a little worried. Not very
At
worried.
3 in the morning. When
Three
somebody
in the morning.
leaves on a Sunday night and doesn't come back, that's yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah,
Where would he be on a Sunday night?
man, I have no clue where he be.
Did he have a guitar?
I don't know. I was at dinner when he had left. I didn't notice if he took a guitar. I don't go into his room. All the guitars in the rack that are his in the living room are there, but I didn't go into his room to see if there's a guitar missing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's a big boy and all, so I'm not that worried. But usually he's home by now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's like 2:51 Sunday night.
Monday morning.
Yeah, 2:51 Monday morning. That's what I mean. I don't know.
I don't
Would
know.
he check up on you if you had left and you were gone for like
Yeah, and he also, like if he's coming home late, he calls me because he knows that.
that you bolt the door?
No, I don't bolt the door, but I carry a gun. I have guns,
Ah,
and he wants to just make sure that I know he's coming in late, so I don't shoot him thinking he's a intruder.
he knows at a certain time Dave lets the pit bull loose in the house and aims a gun at the door with the rubber band on the doorknob.
No, there's no rubber band in the doorknob.
You know,
And what's
that's
this about a pimple? Did you say pimple or pitbull?
I said pit bull.
Oh,
You
I
you,
let the pimple loose.
you let the pit bull. No, that sounds like a what do you call it?
A reference?
Pajama party kind of thing.
Sounds like a reference.
I don't know.
What's that reference?
Letting the pimple loose.
I let the pimple loose.
Well, okay. Well, maybe that means something else around there, but that's called Nesdall's time.
Oh no.
Letting the pimple loose. That's like the shinning. That's like when Willie is telling Bart, he's like, between this time and that time, don't look in. That's Willie's time.
Mm,
Was it the shinning?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I hope he's okay, man. I mean, but yeah, 3 in the morning on
Yeah.
a Sunday.
Yep.
Maybe you should call.
Nah.
Or
Nope.
have you go look in his room? Is he in there?
No, he's definitely not in here. I haven't been asleep.
Hmm. Oh, yeah. Maybe at least text him. Tell him you're going to sleep.
I'm already asleep.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Faraz says, "Come on, Johnny, let the belching man go to sleep." So,
I'm not the only one belching. God. God.
you got tots in your pocket, man?
I don't have any pockets.
Oh, you got one pocket. Oh gosh. Okay.
Why would you even say that?
You're letting the pimple loose, and you got one pocket. All right.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, gosh, that's horrible.
Ugh,
I'm not thinking about that.
God.
Ugh.
I don't know. Dennis doesn't come home, and I'm gonna have a really nice guitar collection.
So wait a minute. So all those guitars on your wall behind you, and then on that rack, those are all yours.
Yes. Yeah, but
And then
he's got a rack of guitars in his room as well.
which is like all the real guitars.
All the
You're
no,
saying
yeah, Gretches and stuff.
all the good
Non-stri-
stuff is in his room.
non-striped, non-striped guitars. God.
Yeah, the good stuff. Yeah.
I'll sell all those I'll sell all those guitars and
Father muckers.
yeah, I'll sell all those guitars and make new striped ones.
I don't know. Is that?
At least I stopped myself from cussing. I may be asleep, but I'm not that sleepy. Well, I am that sleepy.
Father mothers.
Yes, mother fathers.
Father muckers.
Mother father.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope the dude's okay, man. If I had his
Yeah,
number,
I'm sure he is.
if I had his phone number, I'd be calling him right now or texting or you know.
He might be with a girl. You know what those are, right?
I've heard of them.
They're
You know.
soft.
I mean, most, nerds really have no idea, but
They have bumps.
oh, okay. All right. Well, I hope he's okay. I really do. Now
I'm sure he is.
I'm worried now. I'm on the
Well, I'll
other
give you his
coast.
number. You call him.
And I'm worried now, you know?
I'll give you his number. You call him.
Ah, it's 3 in the morning.
Well, yeah. It's not 3 in the morning by you. It's still early.
It's 11:57.
Yeah, you can always tell him. When you wake him up, you can always tell him, dude, it's early here.
You
I didn't
wake him
realize
up.
it was. I didn't realize it was 3 o'clock in the morning.
What, doesn't he tell you? Doesn't he say, "Hey man, I'm going out," and give you like some sign, like, the finger in the circle, or
The high sign,
what does he do?
the
He's like,
finger in the circle. What's that?
with the two hands. He's like, "Hey man,
Oh,
I'm going out." Wink, wink, nudge, nudge,
yeah. As long as he's, I don't
to
know.
let you know that he's gonna be okay, that he's not coming back.
I'll be all right. I'm gonna be doing some manly things to some female women. Some female women.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna be doing some things to some women of the opposite sex.
You said female women.
I know.
I guess there's different kinds, but as long as the female kind, it's okay. Not that there's anything wrong with any of that,
No.
you know.
Got to be kind to them transgendered girls.
Oh, does he listen to these things, man? Is he gonna hear this?
No, and if he does, who cares?
He'll be driving home. He'll be listening to this.
Because it's on the radio, right?
Well, yeah, this is the new radio, you know.
Yeah.
He'll break
What's a
your door
radio?
down, you know.
What's a
Dave,
radio?
what were you saying? You know
You
that I
know I
was.
you know I was with Jacob.
I was actually with female women. Come on.
You know I was with I was. What?
You said fee, right?
Yes. I said feet. Feet male.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Hopefully the guy's okay. I mean, I'm
Yeah, I'm
worried
sure
now,
he
and
is.
I'm 9,000 miles away.
3,000, but who's counting?
I'm 3,000 miles away, man. I'm worried about your roommate.
Oh, it's nice of you. I'll let him know you said that.
Oh, I'm just reading the comments here.
What are they?
I don't know if I should repeat this.
Come on, say it.
No,
Say it.
Jimmy Biter. I can't repeat that. No, no,
Come on,
no,
say it,
no, no, no.
please.
You have to read it. If you want to see what he's saying, you got to
I
read that.
can't read it.
I can't repeat that on here. No, no,
Jimmy Biter, just message me so I can read it because I can't read a thing.
no. Oh.
No, tell me. Come on,
No, I can't repeat that on
say it.
this.
Say it.
No, I'll tell
Say
you
it.
after we're done, man.
Knock knock.
Because I don't. No, I
Knock
can't.
knock.
I can't have this on here.
Knock knock.
No, no, no,
Come on, knock knock.
no. I hope that guy's okay though, man.
Come on, man. Ding dong. Ding dong.
Yeah, pretty much.
You ain't fat. You ain't nothing.
I just texted you what he told me.
Oh, you're gonna make me read this? I gotta put glasses on.
Well, you're gonna read that, yeah.
All right.
I don't want to repeat that on here, no.
All right. Jimmy Biter, you saying bad words. I can't. I'm not reading it yet. I'm gonna read it after. I can't even find my glasses right now.
You don't sleep with glasses on like I do?
I can only see with glass. I can only read with glasses on. Yes. No, I don't sleep with glasses on because they'll break.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want, cat? Did you hear my cat meowing?
Yeah, I thought that was you.
No, that's Sammy. Don't. I don't want that end. Get out of here.
Yeah. As Faraz says, yeah, let's hope Dennis is fine. Which, yeah, I hope he's okay, man. I
I'm
mean,
sure he is.
you're saying the guy took off and it's 3 in the morning and he's not back on the Sunday.
Well,
Yeah.
there are places that he could go.
Oh, I guess okay. Is it like Florida?
What?
It's probably like Florida, huh?
What do you mean?
When I lived in Miami, yeah, there were so many places like at 3 in the morning you could go to that were always open. I couldn't believe it. When I'd be driving home late at night after rehearsal and stuff, every corner was like a place where you didn't want to be seen walking in or out of, let's just say. You know,
Yeah.
it was everywhere, every corner in freaking Fort Lauderdale, Miami.
Dang.
I couldn't believe it. Coming from out here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, hopefully he's over there. Okay.
He will be.
I meant at your house.
Oh, no.
Parked in the driveway. Hopefully he's parked in your driveway right now, listening to this and laughing.
Yeah. Well, I'm laughing.
Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah. I hope he's okay, man. I mean, that's
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
okay.
Roll him
Cool.
around in the dirt a little bit. He'll be fine.
Well, just at least text him.
No.
Oh, okay.
The dude's 48 years old, man. He's older than I am. He can take care of himself.
Okay, cool.
My God. He's getting more airtime than he deserves.
Yeah. Well, he's a cool dude, man. I mean, he's cooler than both of us combined. Okay.
No, ain't no thing.
You know that.
No, it's not.
He's cooler than most of the guys on YouTube, so
On the YouTube.
yeah. He's an actual, he's the actual dude.
He's a dude. He's a dude. He's a
You
dude,
know?
dude. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Say goodnight,
Yeah.
Gracie.
All right, everybody. Nesdal is falling asleep. So yes. Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the thumbs ups.
The Johnny Beane Dave Nesdal Comedy Hour.
We appreciate that. Yeah, we appreciate the thumbs ups.
Yeah.
The subscriptions, we appreciate those. I mean, why not? We just appreciate your time actually tuning in, waking up, realizing, oh, what am I doing? And then I was going to say turning us on, but turning the channel on,
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate that.
Yes.
We do. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's good stuff. And yes, good night, Joe Wentz.
Good night, Uncle Joey.
Let's give the shout outs. Good night, Faraz. Good night,
Good night.
Manny. Good night, Jimmy. Good night. Oh man, this.
Good night, Michael Smith.
I don't think he was here tonight.
No, he wasn't. I was just saying good night anyway.
Well, in the future, yeah. If you listen to this, yeah. Good night, everybody who actually listened to this stuff. Good
Good
night,
night,
David
Patty
Allen.
Bean.
Good night, Mark, who's asking. Good
Who's
night.
asking?
Good night,
Arnold
every
Rorschach.
everybody. Good night, Ron.
Paget.
Yes. Yes. Good night. Good night, Jaden James 104. Good night, Ernest Borgnine.
Oh, Ernest Borgnine.
Yeah. Good night, everybody who tuned in and who will tune in the future. Let's just say, if you happen to even be listening to this in the future, good night. You know,
Good night.
especially if it's bedtime. You know.
Yeah. Past
Yes.
mine.
Yeah. 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 I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go.
You gonna call Dennis?
Yeah. Maybe I
What are you gonna
will.
call him? What are you gonna call him?
I'll tell him Dave misses him.
I miss you.
You know.
That's just disturbing to even hear.
Does he usually take off like at 3 in the morning Sunday night?
No, he didn't take off just now. He
He
was
left
gone.
hours ago.
He was gone at like 7 o'clock. Yeah.
He's been gone like 7 hours.
Yeah.
And he ever told you where he was going?
No, he did not.
And he's
Not that
just
he
gone.
needs to.
And
Not
he's
that he
just
needs to tell
gone.
me. He's
Where would
gone.
he be for 7 hours on a
Man,
Sunday night?
I don't know, but she better be real good.
But there was no guitar with him.
I don't know. I didn't see him take one. No guitar. I know he doesn't have a gig tonight. He was off
Maybe he's recording.
tonight. I doubt it. He's going to sleep.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully the dude's okay, man. I mean, now we're all worried. You've got the entire internet concerned. Thank you. You got people around the world wondering if this guy's okay.
I shut down the internet.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know. You
I
gotta get.
broke the internet.
Dude, you got a guy who actually played behind Paul McCartney. You know, you got a guy like that. Everybody wondering if the dude's all right. You know, the sixth Beatle.
Dude, let me tell you something. I don't know what to say.
Dude, I saw him walk behind Paul McCartney, so that's enough for me, man.
Yeah,
I saw that. I saw that video.
I saw. I was there. I saw it live. I know.
You were there?
I saw it.
Man. Yeah.
I seen that. I seen that stuff.
Yeah, so he's you know, he's got us all beat. That guy.
Saw beat.
Yeah. I mean, what can you say? Anybody who's played behind Paul McCartney, forget it.
Yeah, a real live Beatle.
A real life, you know. Yeah.
Bug music. He played bug music.
Anyway, Dennis, if you're listening to this at some point, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Oh, come on. No, I was gonna say, you know, I care. I hope the guy's okay.
I do too.
You know, good night, Joe Wentz. Good night, everybody.
Joe Wentz, didn't you go
Jimmy.
to sleep already? What's the matter with you?
Good night, John Boy, and Dave, son,
Dave's son?
and to the rest of you, fellow followers. Good night, belching monsters. Faraz says. Manny says, "Good night, everyone. No better way to end a day than with a good laugh." That's what I always say, man.
Expense.
No, that's the whole point of these things is to make people laugh. You know, maybe we'll give you some cool, you know, information with, you know, EVH gear, guitars, Eddie stuff, you know, all that stuff. But as long as you're laughing, that's what it's all about.
Because it's a laughing matter.
That's where it really counts. You know, make you guys laugh. Edward, good night.
Edward's watching?
Edward is here. Good night, man.
No kidding. That's big.
Good night, Joe. Good night, Jimmy. Protect your meat, axe Dennis. Oh my god.
What?
I hope Dennis is okay, man, because people are getting a lot of mileage out of this.
Yes, there's a lot of mileage to be had.
You're from Italy, dude. It's 9 a.m. where you are. Edward's in Italy. It's 9 a.m.
Oh,
Wow,
word?
wow, 9 in the morning. All right, I think it's been like 3 hours.
Yes, I've had enough.
Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. Dennis, we'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I think next hangout we do, I think we'll have Dennis join us just to show that he's okay. You know.
That's him beeping in now.
Yeah. Hey, rock and roll, everybody. Thank you for listening to this. Thank you for enjoying this stuff. If you did. Thumbs up if you dig it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. Lots more conversations about where is Dennis, you know.
Yeah.
And Facebook.com guitarist Johnny Beane. Go like that page. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I think we're actually going to do like a hangout tomorrow, I guess.
We
I
are? I
think.
thought you said you weren't going to be home.
No, I will be home.
Okay.
I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be gone Thursday. I'll be gone.
All right. Well, Thursday I'm having my surgery,
So,
so I'll be gone too.
yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I will be here tomorrow.
Okay, bet.
So, I think we'll talk more
There
about
there will be new guitar Dave and new guitars Rob. New
There'll be
guitars
new guitar Dave
and new
and,
guitars Rob.
and new guitar Johnson. Yes. Yes. All right. Don't copy me. Okay.
I'm not copying you. I said it first.
Stop copying me.
Stop.
I have enough people out there copying me as it is.
What are you talking about?
All right. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.
So long.
So long. Oh,
Stop
I just
copying.
copied you. Uh oh. I'm sorry.
Goodbye and good evening.
Bye good.
And good eating. What?
Rock and roll, Jaden James, 104. We should just keep going until Dennis walks in the door.
No.
He's like, "Hi, Dave, I'm here."
I'm too tired.
Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. See you guys tomorrow.
We haven't gotten off yet?
Oh.
My God.
Wait, should we keep going?
No. No, not at all.
Stagger's in the door. This should be the Dennis, marathon until he shows up. We stay on giving updates. And then finally when he walks in the door,
That's when the phone goes black. All right. I gotta go. I'm tired.
All right, we'll see you guys. Joe, Jaden James, Jamie, Edward, Richard Ross. Was it the original Paul McCartney? Yeah, it was the second Paul McCartney because, of course,
Yeah, because
Paul,
the original one died in '66.
yeah, yes.
This Paul McCartney has been Paul McCartney longer than Paul McCartney has.
I mean, what's the odds of finding two guys that look like that? You know?
I don't know. You can do anything.
I don't know. Although this Paul McCartney, the one that's currently here, he looks like he's got a lot of work done. So
Yeah.
I think I think that story's true. You know,
Yeah. Plus, this one's not as tall as the other one.
is that's part of the legacy,
Hmm.
the legs and
Yeah.
see
Yes. And see.
really. So he's not as tall. So that's part of the conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
So that's true.
That's true.
So Paul did die in the '60s,
Good night, Johnny.
and this guy here is a new one.
He's not very new anymore.
He's like 80 years old. All right.
He's slightly he's pre-owned.
He should have joined the monkeys. All right. All right. See you guys.
Later.
Dennis Marathon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll update you guys tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be good news.
Yes.
I'm actually worried. I'm more worried than you know, than Dennis's actual roommate is.
No,
And I'm, 3,000 miles away.
it's okay. We'll give a special news report tomorrow morning.
Okay, okay, good. Good. All right. All right, rock and roll everyone. See you guys tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.